All right, all right. I am doing this for the first time. Islam, Islam, Islam. Praise Allah and honors to His Prophet Noble Ali. All right, we're gonna try to be patient and wait for some people to come in. And if not, we're just gonna go because I haven't done this before. So we'll see how things go. All right, all right. I can't even tell if anyone's coming in here. Mm, all right. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. All right. Just, hey, this is a first time thing. First I rise, giving perfect praise and adoration to the great God Allah. Honors to His holy and illustrious Prophet Noble Ali. Honors to the forerunner of the Prophet Marcus Messiah Garvey, who did indeed pave the way for the coming Prophet, and said, "Up, ye mighty race, accomplish what you will." I want to give honors to Brother Elijah Muhammad. I want to give honors to Brother Master Fard Muhammad. I want to give honors to the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. I want to give honors to the Honorable Silas Muhammad and all the leader heads of the Nation of Islam. And I will give honors to all the leaders of the Moorish Science of America as well, and all the leaders of the Universal Negro Improvement Association. As Brother Marcus Messiah Garvey said, intelligence rules the world, and ignorance carries the burden. And he said, up, ye mighty race, accomplish what you will. Right now, I'm going to be reading from the Moorish literature. Moorish literature, Moorish Science of America, Prophet Noble Ali, founder of the Moorish Science of America. Noble Ali, the prophet and founder of the Moorish Science of America, to redeem the people from their sinful ways. So I'm going to be reading some excerpts from this. And of course, you can get this Moorish literature at www.msta9.com. Brother Carrie Linda L will be able to assist you with that accordingly. Okay. Right now, I'm going to be reading from a few things if I have enough time, if there's people that show up. But here it says, political slavery. Anytime a man or woman fails or refuses to cast a sacred ballot at the polls, they separate themselves from all rights of an American citizen. For surely this is the one connection medium for a citizen to his nation. They become no more than belated beasts of burdens. There are reasons why certain classes who are more or less independent take no part in politics, since they say they get nothing out of such in the way of material gain. This is no less than a political slave, since they refuse to voice their sentiments at the polls. Another form of political slavery, which is probably more prevalent among the less independent classes, is that of being forced into one of the major parties and they're bribed, coerced, or otherwise forced to vote the wishes of someone else, regardless of their own minds. Before there can be general relief for the economic goal of all forms of political slavery must be abolished, and every citizen must take his part in the affairs of the nation. Well, we can clearly see that Noble Ali was making it very apparent that participating in the political process is indeed correlated to our salvation, and I use salvation in the sense of our liberation here in North America, here in specifically the United States of America. And any naysayers or haters will may ridicule that statement and me for saying it. But the thing is, has they ever tried it? Don't think so. So therefore, when someone tries to give you something or even refute something that is being expressed, the question is, have they done it to be able to denote it or to disregard it? That's the question that we want to ask. Have you done it? Because if you haven't been voting 35 years of your life, why don't you try voting? And why don't you try voting properly? Get involved with a body politic, understanding what a body politic is, understanding what block voting is, understanding what ecclesiastical body politic is, understanding what ecclesiasti or ecclesia. What do those things mean, and how are they correlated to you as a so-called black person when it comes to the association with the Moorish Science Temple of America? And being a Moorish American, regardless of what your ideology may be, because your nationality and your national descent, and your actual nature as a being, you have a name, and everyone has a name. Because if you don't have a name, then you are deemed to be an undesirable, and therefore you don't exist. If you are claiming to be something that doesn't exist or something that is man-made, because what has been made can always be unmade, and what that means is that if a man opens up a hotel, for example, Motel 6. One person who opened up a Motel 6, he at any time can dissolve that corporation and change the name to something else. So, same thing that the European, also known as white people, have done to us in the United States of America. They have named us names, they have given us names. And by giving us those names, we by default became their slaves. So, Negro, black, colored, Ethiopian, African American, okay, Hispanic, Latino, all these terms were given to us by Europeans. They were never terms that we used to identify ourselves until they started calling us these names. First name or slave name was Negro, also pronounced Negro, but it's actually properly pronounced Negro because it's from the Spanish. Why is it a Spanish word? Because we were ruling in Spain at the time, which is anciently known as El Andalus. Then we have colored. Colored is something that has been painted, stained, varnished, or dyed, and it is from the French that gave us that name, or that slave name. Then we have black. Black denotes to the political and social science, to something that is dead. It is not associated with your skin complexion. We know that we have dark pigmentation, and are highly melanated beings in the cosmic universe and all those beautiful things. But when it comes to claiming to be black, that is definitely what it associates with. And the Dutch or the German were the ones who named us those things. Then we have Ethiopian, and that was from the Greeks. And African American, it is up for debate, but African American, for my studies, is brought and coined by Jesse Jackson. Hispanic, Latino were also terms that were used for us when we were in El Andalus in Spain, when the Moors, who we are, when the Moors were ruling in Spain. Well, that's just a brief thing that I wanted to share. I'll come back more and I'll learn about how to do this on the live. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. With that, I say peace and love. And it's going to take me a while to close this out, but we're going to figure it out. But it is closed. I'm done with the video. Okay. Okay, so do I X out?